we live? Yeah, there we go.
Hello, beautiful ones. We are Shauna and Carol.
How is everyone doing tonight? So for those of you that have been joining us, you know that our internet can be quite interesting sometimes. So hopefully tonight it's going to work really well. It's been working pretty good the past few weeks. Yeah, so we think our setup is getting the most out of what we possibly can with this internet. But because it's slow, do let us know in the comments if we're coming in okay, if you can hear us and see us just fine. And while you're doing that, let us know where you're tuning in from. We always like to see where people are viewing from. So yeah, just give us a comment, say, yes, I can hear you, yes, I can see you, and where you're from. Now, since there's the two of us doing this learning live, we always want to make sure that we don't get too far off track. It can happen occasionally. But we also don't want to take up too much time. So we do have some notes here. You will see us referencing them, which is great. Oh, I see Pam's on. Hi, Pam. Coming from Mexico.
Hi,
Yay. Awesome. Love it. I know there's two other people viewing, so give us a quick comment. Let us know who's here. Christine's here.
Oh, she's here. Great. Nice.
Perfect. And whoever else is watching, let us know. Our internet's so slow that I can't actually pull up the analytics to see who's watching live, even though you're supposed to be able to do that. It just doesn't let us. It's prioritizing our video, which is important. So yeah, if you're on here watching, say put a little comment. Yeah, otherwise we don't know you're there.
Yeah, that's right. No, we can say it. So tonight we're here to talk about enhancing our moods.
Yes, how we can use our powerful sense of smell alongside other healthy habits to manage our moods and emotions.
Oh, I see Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl.
Oh, hi, Cheryl.
Good.
From Coburg. Great.
Very nice. It is nice to be here with all of you.
So for those of you just joining now, this Facebook Learning Live, we're going to be talking all about healthy mood management habits, including how aromas can be used to help calm us down or lift us up when we want to create a more positive state of mind.
We want to talk about this now as Blue Monday approaches on January 18th.
Oh, hi, Judy's here as well.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy. So Blue Monday is the third Monday in January. It's often considered the most depressing day of the year for the Northern Hemisphere because it's sort of a combination of bad weather, post-Christmas debt, and potentially failed New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, they fail pretty quickly.
They do.
So whether you believe in Blue Monday or not, for many it is a time of year can generally be very emotionally challenging.
Absolutely. So give us a thumbs up or comment if you've ever been in a situation where something has happened that really shook your emotions negatively. We've had some great ones positively, but we're talking about a negative sort of shake to your emotions and left you stranded in a mood that you just couldn't shake. Maybe it was something that somebody said to you that really upset you, and then it just left you feeling really low or sad. Maybe it ruined the rest of your day.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah. So if that's ever happened to you, just give us a yes, give us a thumbs up. I know we have had a few situations recently that have really impacted us and have made it hard for us to reset our moods.
Oh, big time. If you've been following us, well, then you know we've had some big issues with our website where some pages just seem to disappear.
Absolutely. And also this past weekend, my laptop started making terrible noises. It sounded like it was going to blow up. I am still unsure of what might be wrong with it. It's being shipped off tomorrow to be looked at. Luckily, it's still under warranty. And since things happen in threes, so website, laptop, I also had an experience where another human recently, a stranger, had a really huge impact on my emotional state and left me in a really rough mood. So regardless what it is that impacts us emotionally, we want to take time tonight to talk about how we can use our powerful sense of smell in helping us manage whatever mood we might find ourselves in.
Yes, exactly. Do us a huge favor. If you think this topic is helpful or would be interesting to anyone you know, anyone in your community, while you are watching our Facebook Live right now, click that share button. Set your share to public. Type in the comments below and we will put you into a draw that we do each week on our Facebook Live where you can win a really cool prize.
Absolutely. Remember, this is for all of you who are watching live right now, but also anyone who ends up watching the replay. You have all week to share it publicly to be entered into the draw. So I see, yep, Pam said she's agreed. Yeah, Christine also, Cheryl, some tears. So you, unfortunately, we've all had our emotions really shaken
Those
negatively.
aren't some tears. That's a fountain.
Yeah, it's a fountain of tears. These are great. These are like,
yeah, I love these emojis. They're cute. Okay.
Cool. All right. So let's see who our winner is from last share.
Drum roll for me again.
There we go. All right. Got one.
Oh, Christine has shared.
Oh, and so is Cheryl. Awesome.
Good.
Thank you. So our share shout out winner from last time is Pam. Congratulations,
hey, Pam. Congratulations.
Pam. So Pam, you are getting a boost bar. Vanna, can you show us the boost bar?
Vanna.
There it is.
Put your oils in there.
Yep. So it's a lovely wooden holder. It's going to hold 3 of your favorite essential oils. So it's great having it on your desk, next to your bed, pretty much anywhere you want to have some oils handy.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So let us, so join us in congratulating Pam in the comments below. We say thank you for sharing last time. We truly appreciate you. We can't do what we do without your valuable shares, your comments, your engagement, your viewership, and your love.
Absolutely. So also thank you to everyone who has been sharing. Even if you haven't won yet, hopefully you will win soon by sharing, getting in the draw each week. Yep. And actually, people are getting better at this. We only had 1 share this past time that wasn't public. So most people are. But if you are that one person, I don't know who you were, you do have to make it public so we can see it and put you into the draw.
Good. Pam says me. Yes, Pam.
Yes. Sorry, we should have said your whole name, but you're the only Pam on here. And
yes, Pam.
Yes, you, Pam. You won. So, Pam, you need to send us an email because we need information to send out your prize. So email us at shauna@purepowerofnature.com with the subject line, I'm this week's chosen one. And let us know where you would like to have it shipped to, and we'll get it sent out to you.
Congratulations again to last week's winner, Pam. Good luck to this week's winner.
And if you haven't yet, hit that share button now and make it public.
Exactly.
All right, let's dive into this week's topic. Oh, Pam's very excited. I'm going to give that a like for sure right
Already?
now. Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. If this is your first time with us, it is great to meet you. We are Shauna and Carol, co-founders of Pure Power of Nature. It is a place to be if you are a health-minded soul like us, wanting to learn how to enhance your well-being through the pure power of natural alternatives easily and cost-efficiently.
Absolutely. As educators by trade, we believe knowledge is power, and our goal is to share well-researched knowledge with you to make it easy for you to either begin or enhance your journey of living a natural low-tox life.
Anything that we learn and bring into our lives that helps us to continually enhance our wellness journey, we want to make it easy for you to learn about and implement should you choose to.
Now, we won't share any information on our website when it launches or in these Facebook Learning Lives until we can find multiple reliable sources for that topic. We know you have really busy lives and you want to know the information you're getting is well researched, and that's what we aim to do for you.
Great. So again, as always, we start with a little science.
We sure do. So let's get sciencey. Okay, so every time we inhale a scent, we are actually inhaling tiny odor molecules that are processed by our olfactory system. Now, these molecules, they travel up our nostrils to the olfactory epithelium, which is a strip of tissue that contains sensory neurons.
That's science.
That is science. It's a lot of sciencey words. From here, the information is processed and it's transmitted to different parts of the brain, including our limbic system.
The limbic system that responds with an emotion or a feeling. Sometimes the emotional response is based on memories associated with that specific aroma. You may have experienced this with the smell that can bring back fond memories from your childhood.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, while the limbic system works with many parts of the brain in complex ways, and therefore it has lots of jobs, it is best described as the system that controls emotions.
Now, you may also be familiar with the limbic system, as it is well known for the fight, flight, and freeze response that takes place when your body perceives any threats or danger.
Absolutely. So this is also sort of an emotional response to fear that's resulting in a quick release of adrenaline and the stress hormone cortisol, which, among other things, affects your heart rate. So your heart may actually start to beat faster because it's trying to get more oxygen to your major muscles, which would be essential if you had, run or fight a wild animal. Yeah.
Yes. It affects your lungs. It speeds up your breathing, so it can also deliver more oxygen. Or in a freeze response, you hold your breath.
Yeah. It can also the adrenaline and the cortisol, they also affect your eyes and your ears. So it's helping you be able to see better. It's sharpening your hearing so that you're able to notice your surroundings better and interpret any threats.
Oh, and it affects your blood. It actually thickens it to increase the ability to clot in anticipation of an injury.
So during this type of response, it's actually a part in your brain called your amygdala, which is the place where your emotions are actually given meaning, where they're remembered, and where responses are connected and associated. So this is sort of where the creation of emotional memories takes place. And that amygdala has actually taken over your frontal lobes, which is where all your rational thinking and decision making take place.
Right out.
Yeah.
Well, this is an essential an automatic response that we have in life-threatening situations, such as being attacked by a wild animal or having to slam on the brakes when you get cut off in traffic. These aren't the only times our natural fight, flight, and freeze response takes place.
Yeah, our brains are going to respond to perceived threats. And for some, you can actually activate this response just by thinking about either an upcoming situation or a previous one that you've experienced.
For each of us, that trigger can trigger a reaction, and how we respond will vary from person to person. But usually it takes 20 to 30 minutes for the body to return to its natural state after flushing out these hormones.
Yeah. So avoiding your amygdala taking over, which is sometimes referred to as an amygdala hijacking, in a non-life-threatening situation, because it's kind of getting in the way there. It's actually something that you can develop over time and learn to have more control of by increasing your emotional intelligence. Now, that actually can be a whole other Facebook Learning Live topic, because there's so much we could dive into on that. But
for now, we want to focus on how we can use the close connection of our sense of smell and the limbic system, where our memories and emotions are stored, to improve the resulting mood we find ourselves in after a level of stressful or emotional situation has taken path.
Yeah. So, all right, likely you already have a lot of healthy ways. We want to talk about healthy ways. To sort of manage your mood and deal with these types of situations. So after something really emotional has happened, let us know in the comments, what are some of your go-to healthy ways to either calm yourself down after you've been in an emotional situation, or maybe you need to actually lift yourself up after a negatively emotional one. Yeah, so let us know what you do.
Okay, so while you were writing, we will share some of our ideas.
So one way that's really great for sort of dealing with this is exercising. This is one that I know a lot of people go to because you're releasing endorphins when you exercise. So those are those happy chemicals, and they're being released in your brain.
That's right. We can try mindfulness using meditation or yoga to help achieve a calmer state.
Absolutely. Even just smiling. So even if you aren't feeling happy, smiling can trick your brain into thinking you are feeling happy, resulting in feeling happier. So do it with us right now. I know we can't see your faces, but smile with us. You'll just should bring your mood up just a tiny bit, even if you're feeling down.
That's right. And talk it out. Connect with a close friend or a family member and talk through how you are feeling. And if need be, consult a professional.
Letting it go. Now, this can be tricky, but there's some different ways to try and do this. Journaling about how you're feeling after that situation, and using that as a way to try and release it. Or writing that poison pen letter, especially if it's a human that you're feeling frustrated with. but tearing it up or burning it safely instead of sending it.
Do not send it by any stretch. And then positive visuals. Post positive statements on Post-it notes around your home or in your personal space.
Awesome.
And every time you see one, it'll remind you how you want to feel.
So let's see what other people have wrote. Christine said cry. Yeah, that's a good let it go one, right? Get the emotions flushed out.
Judy hangs out with her animals.
I get nice. That. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't put that down. Pure power of nature. And we didn't say connect with the outdoors and the wild. And
we only did some.
Yeah. And then Cheryl wrote retreat and think it through. Yeah, so even just processing it yourself, trying to go through it instead of journaling it down, going through it in your mind, taking that step back.
These are all wonderful ideas and suggestions.
In addition to many of these healthy habits for dealing with negative emotions and moods, one thing we don't always think about, though, is how our powerful sense of smell can be used intentionally through aromatherapy.
While it hasn't always been referred to as aromatherapy, the use of essential oils for emotional benefits has been documented way back in our history.
Absolutely. So many ancient cultures used plants, essential oils, other plant materials for their cooking, in promoting healthy skin, bathing, other personal care practices, and as well essential oils were used frequently in rituals, burials, and other religious ceremonies.
While the concept has been around since ancient times, the term of aromatherapy came to be in the 20th century, when scientists were able to prove the connection between the sense of smell and emotions as they began to understand how the brain reacts to aromas.
Now, even though there is still a lot about emotions that science has yet to discover, we know that there is that connection between scent and emotions, and that aromatherapy can be really useful tool for helping uplift our mood and managing our emotions.
Okay. Now, are there any smells that trigger a memory or a connected emotion for you? Maybe the smell of fresh baked bread brings back memories of cooking with your grandmother. Or the smell of a specific flower always brings a smile to your face. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we'd love to hear if you've got one that just gets you every time.
There's one that gets you. Yep.
Since smell and emotions are connected, the idea behind using aromatherapy for mood management is to intentionally trigger a specific emotion to create a desired mood or feeling, and by doing that through a very specific essential oil.
Well, essential oils aren't the only thing that produces aromas. They do have some benefits that make them ideal for aromatherapy.
Unlike many candles or synthetic scented items, high-quality essential oils provide a natural and pure aroma free from harmful chemicals.
They do. Since essential oils are extremely potent, only a little amount is needed to create the desired effect.
Once you know the proper methods for using essential oils and a bit about their properties, they are easy to use whenever you need them and work well with other healthy mood management habits.
I'm just looking here at a couple. Cheryl says, Bill says aquavelva.
Oh, yeah.
And Pam says, my husband's cologne.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool.
Good. In order to use essential oils for mood management, it is helpful to know a bit about the chemistry behind different essential oils, to know which ones to pick to create the desired response within our brain.
Now, while we all have different memories and emotional responses to different smells, the chemical profile of each essential oil gives it certain properties that determine the likely type of emotional response it can produce.
Very good. Choosing essential oils based on their chemical profiles is a great starting place for managing your moods and creating specific emotional responses. I'm going to take a moment here. Is that fresh manure? Am I reading that properly?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That brings back she didn't tell us what memory it brings back, but it
probably hanging out with the horses.
And same with Juju saying the smell of my horses after grooming. So that connection with the animals, nice.
Very good.
So though there's many components that make up the unique chemical profiles of each essential oil, Many of these are determined by either the type of plant or the part of the plant that the oil comes from.
That's right. In general, the properties of mint essential oils are energizing, uplifting, and invigorating.
In general, floral essential oils are calming and soothing.
Citrus essential oils are also uplifting.
Many grass, tree, and herb essential oils are refreshing and uplifting.
Spice essential oils are warm and invigorating.
Absolutely. Did we get any other ones?
Nope,
Not yet.
not
Okay.
yet.
So when a situation arises that impacts your emotions negatively and you are left in a mood that you just can't shake, using oils with calming and soothing properties might be ideal.
And when you simply find yourself lacking motivation, inspiration, energy, using oils with uplifting and energizing properties might just do the trick.
Absolutely. So the beauty of aromatherapy is that you can personalize it each and every time you want to produce a specific emotional response.
If there is any information in this or any of our other videos that you want to hear again, you can save any of our videos for easy reference.
As well, all of these Learning Live videos that we do each week, they are saved on our Facebook page in our Live tab. You can also find them. You can also find all of them just by, if it's easier, let me open it so you can see it. Let's see if that works. Just by typing in www.facebook.com/essential pure power of nature/live. And if there's anyone you know that would love to watch some of these videos, we actually knew a few people that said, I don't have a Facebook account. I can't come on and watch them. If they want to watch a replay, they unfortunately won't be able to watch live because we're only live on Facebook. But if they want to rewatch a video later, you can actually point them to our new YouTube channel. So simply all they have to do is go over to YouTube. If they search Pure Power of Nature, we should be the first account that shows up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We hope that you enjoyed this week's Learning Live about aroma mood enhancement. All our recent videos about emotions, moods, and vibrations have been very popular. And so we have decided that that will be the topic of our next free e-guide.
Yeah, absolutely. So be sure to be liking our Facebook page if you aren't already, and or following us on Instagram, joining in on these weekly lives, because this is where we're going to be announcing once that free e-guide is completed and ready for you to download.
Very good.
Also some exciting news. It looks like our website is working again. We seem to have all of our pages have reappeared. We don't really understand technically what went wrong, but the tech support that was helping us seems to have figured it out. So we do have a few things still to check and finalize, but it looks like we should be able to be launching, I mean, fingers crossed next week, if not next week, the week after. So pretty soon. Yeah.
Before we start to wrap up this Facebook Live, we want to open up to any questions or comments.
We know there's always a bit of a delay when we ask for comments, so while you're typing anything, let's congratulate again our share shout out winner from last time. So we say thank you so much for sharing. We truly appreciate you. We can't do what we do without you. Your valuable shares, your comments, your engagement, your viewership, your love. You make this fun to come on and do each week. So Pam, send us an email. We do need some information to send you out that prize. So again, you're going to email us at shauna@purepowerofnature.com with the subject line, I'm this week's chosen one, and let us know where you want your prize shipped to, and we will get it sent out.
Oh, very good. For anyone who is waiting till the end or joined us late, if you found value in this, click that share button, type share it in the comments below, and we will put you in a draw that we do each week. For every week, we pick a winner who has shared the Facebook Live and set their share to public so that we can see that you did share it, and we'll put you in the draw and announce the winner next week.
Now remember, this is for everyone. I see there's 6 of you on here right now with us, so it's for you guys watching live for sure, but it's also anyone who watches the replay later, which I know there's a ton of people that do that as well, which we love. Thank you. But you guys, the replay people, you also can be put into the draw if you share it publicly. You've got a whole week to do it before our next one.
So
any comments? That's
So, oh, thank
great.
you. Thank you for the
Wonderful.
compliments. That's
Perfect.
nice.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, we know this one was a bit shorter. Last week's was really just a really long
We
one.
had
It was a
lots
special one.
involvement. Yeah.
But this one's a little bit closer to our normal learning live sort of time.
Time frame.
And I can't tell you yet what next week's is going to be because that really will depend on where our website is at. So it's going to be a surprise
For all
what
of
next
us.
week's topic is. Yeah, it totally is.
Well, we can't wait to see you next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Bye, everyone.